Yeah. So is this clear? Question number 2 clear है ना? Question number 2 is clear, right? कोई डाउट है इसमें क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 में? अच्छा फिजिक्स का एग्जाम है ना, एडवांस का, सॉरी एडवांस बोल रहा हूँ, मेंस का एक टेस्ट है ना, तो अनलॉक इट टुमारो दे देना, ठीक है? प्लान टू अनलॉक टुडे, ठीक है, कल कर देंगे. And question number 3 here, look at question number 3, just a minute. Yeah. So try solving question number 3. Do it. ठीक, question number 3 छोड़ो अभी के लिए. I'll go into that. Question number 2 ही देखो अभी. Flux तो मिल गया. I'll go into next part then. EMF induced कितना होगा? What will the EMF induced for that frame be? पूरा frame के लिए EMF induced क्या होगा? EMF induced will be equal to minus n d phi by dt. We're only concerned with the magnitude. N is equal to 1. Phi t square का differentiation मतलब it will be equal to 10t. Right? 10t. नहीं, so EMF ही मिल गया. अच्छा ठीक है. Then let's see our counter question. Look at question number 4 here. Try doing that question number 4. Make it fast. I think similar question should be in DC Pandey. Example नहीं होगा शायद. Yes. Do not know about the values, but बाकी सब तो question तो similar question होना चाहिए. Done that? Same question है क्या उसमें? Right, यहाँ पे देखो. You have a square loop of wire of side length 10 centimeter. ठीक है. Square loop हो गया. 10 centimeter and resistance is equal to 1 ohm. For each side it is 1 ohm. Rotor resistance कितना होगा? Total resistance जो है it will be equal to 4 ohms. Right? Then it is placed at an angle of 45 degrees with a magnetic field. तो magnetic field के साथ कितना angle हो गया? 45 degrees. So when I go for flux, which is B bar dot A bar, what will it be? BA cos theta. So what is theta given as? Theta कितना होगा यहाँ पे? Theta is 45 degrees. Okay? अच्छा, I'll slightly modify the question here. Let's suppose the angle हो गया 30 degrees. Then theta कितना होगा? The similar case इस chapter में नहीं discuss किया, but हमने discuss किया. This has already been discussed. If that angle, question ध्यान से पढ़ लेना. That angle is 30 degrees in place of 45. If it had been given as 30 degrees, what will the value of theta be? प्रशांत ध्यान से. Harsha correct. They also correct. How much will it be? It will be equal to 60 degrees, not 30 degrees. देखो इन्होंने यहाँ पे the angle if that is 30 degrees, यहाँ पे if this is the area vector, so if that's if there is a plane, अगर ये plane हो गया, if this is its normal, the magnetic field is somewhere this way, and the angle between the plane and the magnetic field, okay, that's what's given here. 30 degrees हो दिया उन्होंने. But area vector कैसे होगा? It will be normal to the plane. So this is B bar and this along this you will have A bar. दोनों के बीच में angle क्या होगा? 90 minus 30 it will be 60. ठीक है? So wherever you get this type of questions, be careful. ध्यान से देखो वहाँ पे क्या दिया उन्होंने. Right. So here it is given as 45 degrees. So कोई confusion नहीं होगा. 90 minus 45 is also equal to 45. So you not even look at it. Right. B A cos 45. ठीक है? हो जाएगा. अब area कितना होगा? Side is 10 centimeter. So area will be equal to 10 centimeter का square, 100 centimeter square. So let me substitute this. पहले will be in terms of B. ठीक है, right now I say delta phi. When I go for delta phi, यहाँ पे area is constant, cos theta is constant. The one that changes here is the magnetic field. So BF minus BI. Right? Or else delta phi here will be equal to A cos theta into delta B. Right, so EMF which is equal to N into d phi by dt in terms of magnitude. Minus भी आएगा, but we are only concerned with the magnitude. Minus N कुछ दिया उन्होंने. N is not given here. So N is 1. d phi by dt or basically delta phi by dt. Delta phi is A cos theta into delta B upon delta t. I think all the values are given here. Minus area is 100 centimeter square or 10 to the power minus 2 meter square. Cos theta is 1 by root 2. Delta B कितना होगा? Delta B is 0. Sorry, uniformly from 0.1 to 0. So 0 minus 0.1 upon time. 0.7 seconds. Okay? That's it. Solve it and you'll get the answer. EMF मिल जाएगा. Current क्या होगा? EMF upon resistance R, and you'll get the answer. ठीक है? अभी ने कुछ बोला. If we do it this way, we get answer as 0.25 milliampere. But answer is 1 milliampere. ठीक है? Total resistance 1 ohm दिया होगा उन्होंने. That's it. ठीक है? हमने एक साइड का रेजिस्टेंस 1 ओम लिया, बट इट माइट बी दैट टोटल रेजिस्टेंस माइट बी 1 ओम. ठीक है? रेजिस्टेंस चेंज हो जाएगा. क्लियर, राइट? So that's where the angle becomes important. Okay, so be careful about the questions. Ask your questions. Questions will be easy, but you just have to be careful. And try to imagine the case. Whenever you imagine, things will become easier. Okay, so then we'll go into other question also. I'll make it fast. Okay, we come with it. There are some topics which have to be completed. We'll go into them first. EMF induction, like, वो समझ में आ गया ना अभी तक, right? And if you had done the problems of 6.1, then it would be better. Clear? Yeah. So where were we? I'll go into the emotional EMF part itself, but into the conservation of energy. Or the we'll just go with this. The heading as conservation of energy in emotional EMF or in electromagnetic induction. Okay, this again related to Lenz's law itself. I'll go with the simple case. Just suppose there is a loop, a coil, circular coil. Now, the circular coil is not connected to any battery and all. It just has an ammeter which detects the current. Now, if there is a magnet which moves towards left, अब उस केस में क्या हो जाएगा? The right side of the coil will become north, south. Magnetic moment right की तरफ होगा. तो magnetic field भी right की तरफ होगा. Magnetic moment right की तरफ मतलब current कैसे होना चाहिए? The top बाहर आना चाहिए. The bottom it should go inwards. Right? यही है ना? Yes. अब देखो यहाँ पे. Now, in this case, is the energy being conserved or not? Let's suppose a magnet moves with a constant velocity. First of all, without any application of external force, can the magnet move with constant velocity? Without the application of any external force, can the magnet move with constant velocity? Yes or no? सोचो जरा. It cannot. क्यों? Because इन दोनों के बीच में coil and magnet के बीच में तो repulsion होगा ना. Right. So because of the coil on the magnet, there will be a force. Force on the magnet because of the coil, which is away, which is repels it. Repel करेगा मतलब if there is this force, then velocity left की तरफ है. So this because of this force, will the speed remain constant? No, it won't. It will decrease. Okay, it will decrease. So to maintain the force constant, or to maintain the velocity constant, to maintain the velocity constant, हमें क्या करना होगा? We also have to apply another force towards left. An external force towards left should be applied on the rod to maintain constant velocity. Clear? Another external force on the magnet towards left should be applied so that velocity of the rod will remain constant in this case. Clear, right? So is this external force doing any work? Is that external force doing any work? Yes or no? Yes, it's doing some work, right? Positive work है ना? Force भी left की तरफ, velocity भी left की तरफ, और displacement भी left की तरफ. So that's मतलब यहाँ पे the external force is doing some work. Is the kinetic energy of the rod changing? Is the kinetic energy of the rod changing? नो बिकॉज हमने वेलोसिटी कांस्टेंट मान के गया, सो स्पीड भी जो है वो कांस्टेंट ही होगा। ठीक है, अब देखो, we are doing positive work, the external force is doing positive work, but kinetic energy is not changing. Kinetic energy is not changing. Then where does this energy go into? Like, where does this work done go into? In which form of energy will it go into? That's the question here. Kisme? Where will this energy go into? Energy का पूछ रहा हूँ, balancing में क्यों आ गया? Balancing is we talk about forces. Energy किसमें जाए? कौन सा potential energy यहाँ पे? Which potential energy? Magnetic, नहीं? कभी डिस्कस किया ना अभी तक मैग्नेटिक पोटेंशियल एनर्जी है ना? अचानक से कहाँ से आ गया? To maintain constant velocity, तो एनर्जी चेंज नहीं होगा ना वहाँ पे? Constant velocity मतलब एनर्जी will not change. So you have to look at the case. What's happening here? Because the rod is moving, the EMF is developed and current flows through the coil. Yes. So when current flows through the coil, will there be heat developed in the coil? Yes or not? If current flows through the coil, will there be heat developed in the coil? Yes. तो वो heat energy कहाँ से आएगा? इसी work done से आएगा. So work done by external force will convert into the heat energy lost of the coil. Once more, ना? So here also the conservation of energy principle is being followed. And वो follow होने के लिए, for that to be followed, इन दोनों के बीच में repulsion ही होना चाहिए. इस case में, मतलब the coil should oppose the action of the EMF. So that's consider अगर किसने पूछ लिया, कि why does EMI वाला case में, in the case of electromagnetic induction, why does the current induced always oppose the cause of the motion? The simple reason is conservation of energy principle. Because energy should be conserved, opposition होना चाहिए, so that work done by external force will be converted into the heat dissipated across it. समझ आया ना सबको? Yes. Okay, so that's a simple case. Okay. Now try to go into the equation part also. We'll verify. We'll verify things. I'll take the case of the motional EMF. If you remember, हमने ऐसे कुछ किया होगा. Here A, B, C, D. AC, AB, BD are fixed. Whereas PQ can basically can slide, okay? The motional EMF का derivation है ना, that continuation मान. ठीक है? We are just going into the energy part and all. It's going towards right with velocity v. Magnetic field मानना बाहर की तरफ. अब इस केस में करंट का डायरेक्शन कैसे होगा? क्लॉकवाइज या एंटी क्लॉकवाइज? एनीवन? करंट का डायरेक्शन कैसे होगा इसमें? क्लॉकवाइज और एंटी क्लॉकवाइज? कैसे होगा? It will be in the clockwise sense. क्यों? Because You can go through explanations. One is यहाँ पे area is increasing. Area is increasing, so flux is increasing. So flux decrease होने के लिए the induced magnetic field should be inverse. Inverse? Inverse होना चाहिए ना? It should be inverse. Inverse होने के लिए current कैसे होना चाहिए? It should be in the clockwise sense. You can go with that logic also. Or else you can say that PQ में induced EMF कैसे होगा? मतलब PQ में which end will be positive? कौन सा end positive होगा? PQ में which end will be positive? Everyone, PQ में which end will be positive? In terms of the terminals. सोच के बता दो एक बार बोलने से पहले. Which end? P or Q? The Q end will be positive. कौन सा? Q. अब ये कैसे वापस? और रॉड इमेजिन कर लो PQ is going towards right. Velocity बाहर की तरफ. So V bar cross V bar on a positive charge. नीचे की तरफ होगा. Force जो है वो नीचे की तरफ होगा. So Q becomes positive and T becomes negative. So this behaves like what? This behaves like a circuit in which you have a resistance and a battery whose higher terminal or the positive terminal is this way. Obviously, current कैसे होगा? Current will be in the clockwise sense. समझ आया ना सबको? So you can go with any logic, whichever you find suitable. You can go with that. हर किसी केस में आपको दोनों के वजह से इक्वली मिलेगा. Clear? PQ will have resistance, means it is internal resistance. ठीक है? तो आप देखो यहाँ पे. And इस केस में EMF induce कितना होगा? If the length of PQ is L, then EMF induce कितना होगा? EMF induce will be equal to BLV. So current कितना होगा? BLV upon R. Yes. So let's suppose यहाँ पे we are applying an external force towards right. ठीक है? We are applying an external force towards right. So how much will that external force be? We'll try to go into that later on. The condition is velocity is constant. Okay. Now look at this. If you look at PQ again, now as this current starts flowing clockwise, मतलब PQ में current नीचे की तरफ होगा. So if there is a current carrying rod or a current carrying wire in a magnetic field, does that rod experience force? Yes or no? And वो force कितना होगा? How much will that force be? इस केस में कितना होगा? In terms of current I बोल देना. Will be equal to I into dl bar cross d bar. यहाँ पे dl magnetic field, both of them are perpendicular, so in terms of magnitude it is IBL. Right, so magnetic force जो होगा इस केस में कितना होगा? IBL. And direction किस तरफ होगा वो बता दो. Direction किस तरफ होगा? Current का direction है आपके पास, magnetic field का direction है आपके पास. So magnetic force on this current carrying wire PQ, how much will that be? इस तरफ होगा, it will be towards left. See, now if you are going wrong with this, then कुछ सोच लेना. It is given by I into d L bar cross B bar. The length here is downwards in the direction of current. Length vector is downwards. And it will right outwards. बाहर की तरफ है ना? It's outwards. So L bar cross B bar कैसे होगा? It will be towards left. ठीक है? तो यहाँ पे the magnetic force is towards left, and the external force obviously should be right. Should be towards right, so that net force becomes 0, and velocity will remain constant. Yes? समझ में आया ना? Yes or no? So what we'll do is we'll try to do it this way. We'll try to find out the heat energy supplied, heat energy obtained, or heat energy dissipated, and also the work done by external force. And we'll try to compare whether they are equal or not. Okay? Remember this method. इसके ऊपर आप क्वेश्चन से मिलेगा. Obviously, it's a separate proof, but again you will have questions based on this also. ठीक है? Now देखो, यहाँ पे मुझे बताओ, for velocity to remain constant, the external force and the magnetic force, should they be equal? Equal होना चाहिए ना? Yes. So external force is equal to the magnetic force in terms of magnitude, which is equal to IBL. So if I look at the work done by external force, वो क्या होगा? It is equal to, देखो, external force right की तरफ हो गया, displacement यानी velocity भी right की तरफ है यहाँ पे, right? So work done is equal to, in this case, force F external F bar dot dr bar, दोनों right की तरफ हो गया, dot product क्या हो जाएगा? 1 हो जाएगा. So not dot product, cos 0 क्या हो जाएगा? 1 हो जाएगा. F external dx, dx को कैसे बोल सकता हूँ मैं? I can call dx as this, v dt, velocity into time. Yes or no? dx मतलब within very small time interval right की तरफ की जितना मूव किया होगा, that will become dx. तो dx को क्या बोल सकता हूँ मैं? v dt, velocity into time. Yes, समझ में आया ना? And F external we got it as IBL into VDT. ठीक है? What is I then? EMF upon R. You can just keep going on substituting things. And EMF का फॉर्मूला क्या होगा? Induced EMF का फॉर्मूला क्या होगा यहाँ पे? BVL. EMF के प्लेस में आ जाएगा. बाकी B है ऑलरेडी, L है वहाँ पे, V है, DT है. Look at this, what will you get? B square L square V square upon R dt. Clear? Work done by external force is this. Okay? We have made use of all the information that we have and we got this. Clear everyone? This is only the half part. The other half part is remaining. Integrate करने की जरूरत नहीं होगा. You'll understand. For time dt again, I'll try to find out heat energy. अब energy यहाँ पे heat energy dissipated क्या होगा? Power into time. Yes. ये होगा ना, power into time will give us the heat energy dissipated. Power क्या होगा? I square R dt. Yes. ये होगा ना I square R dt. What is I in that case? इस केस में I कितना होगा? BLV upon R का whole square, EMF upon R का whole square into R into dt, right? अब देखो क्या होगा ये बी स्क्वायर एल स्क्वायर वी स्क्वायर अपॉन आर स्क्वायर इंटू आर डी टी। आर एंड आर स्क्वायर में स्क्वायर को तो हटा सकता हूँ। बी स्क्वायर एल स्क्वायर वी स्क्वायर अपॉन आर डी टी। Look at both of them, work done and the heat dissipated, are they equal? They are equal, right? So they're equal इसका मतलब क्या होगा? Work done by external force is converted into the heat energy dissipated. So energy is being conserved. समझ आया ना सबको? तो वहाँ पे स्टेटमेंट लिख लेना है कैसे? As the work done by external force is equal to heat dissipated, energy is being conserved in this case. Again, force point of view, question important ही होगा. Relation point. समझ आया ना सबको? So the energy is being conserved in this case. ठीक है? Yeah. So we'll get questions like this. The same questions are like that all the case. We'll go into that. I'll go into question number 3. अब try कर लो कुछ से. Try doing question number 3. Try कर लो. I'm getting answers also. इन्होंने क्या दिया यहाँ पे? Resistance is 5 ohms. Is kept in a perfectly conducting smooth surface, having two very long rails, 1.5 meter apart. Basically, length जो है 1.5 meter. The whole arrangement is kept in a region where magnetic field is perpendicular to the frame and its magnitude is 5 Tesla. Perpendicular बोल दिया उन्होंने. So you're not concerned with the angle. Find the work done in moving the rod by distance 1 meter with velocity 20 meter per second. ठीक है? So it's moving the rod for 1 meter with velocity 20 meter per second. So time क्या होगा? What will the time be? Time क्या होगा? Distance 1 meter हो गया, velocity 20 meter per second हो गया. So what will the time taken be to travel 1 meter? कितना होगा? Time taken will be 1 by 20. Yes. Time जो है it will be equal to 1 by 20 seconds. अब देखो वहाँ पे हमने already derive कर लिया, so I'll be directly using that. Work done by external forces case में when the velocity is constant is b square l square v square by r dt. ये छोटा work done था basically. when you integrate work done मिल जाएगा आपको. यहाँ पे b l v and r constant वो सब बाहर आ जाएगा. तो इंटीग्रेशन में डायरेक्टली टाइम आ जाएगा. जस्ट हैव टू सब्स्टिट्यूट एवरीथिंग. ठीक है? and Harshani ne pucha, here we have distance, so we can use F into S. वो भी use करें directly F into S. But again, what is F? F के लिए क्या करना होगा? F is IBL, right? And I के लिए वापस EMF upon R. The same steps again, okay? We'll have to do the same steps. पूरा. Yeah, you can use IBL into R. कोई दिक्कत नहीं, मिल जाएगा. ठीक है? Work done is equal to force into displacement. Force मतलब IBL into S. Again, displacement is S. I मतलब E by R into S. E मतलब E मतलब BLV into BL upon R into S. You can go with any one. You will get the answer. But यहाँ याद रखना, velocity should be constant in this case. वो है. If it's not constant, then first order. Then you have to integrate. Clear, right? Just substitute and you'll get the answer. Clear? Fourth has been done. We'll go into question number 5. Do it again. The questions of 12th will be easier. To get topics of 12th, once you understand them, once you get the concepts right, it will become very easier. काफी आसान हो जाएगा. Question ने पूछा, if velocity is not constant, then also you can conserve energy. True. Look at question number 5 here. Try कर लो. This should be easy. EMF मिल जाएगा आपको, करंट मिल जाएगा, रेजिस्टेंस दिया हुआ है, हो जाएगा. Try doing this and tell the answer. Anyone answer? Area should be 50 centimeters square, right? The magnetic field changes from on the rate of change of magnetic field दे दिया उन्होंने 0.02 Tesla per second. देखो लूप का साइड एरिया 10 सेंटीमीटर, 5 सेंटीमीटर, रेक्टेंगुलर लूप. The magnetic field is normal to the loop. वो भी बोल दिया उन्होंने, तो एंगल का चिंता नहीं हमें. The magnetic field decreases from its initial value of 0.3 at the rate of 0.02 Tesla per second. Resistance दे दिया उन्होंने, we have to find out the power dissipated. ठीक है? So what we can do is here, first of all, dB by dt दे दिया उन्होंने 0.02 Tesla per second. Right, so the rate of change of flux क्या हो जाएगा? It will be equal to area into dB by dt, which should be equal to 0.02 into area, which is 50 centimeters square. Right? Centimeter square मतलब 10 to the power minus 4. d5 by dt मिल गया. तो EMF तो मिल गया हमें. Because there is only one turn here, nothing is mentioned, so we'll go with only one turn. So EMF in this case will be equal to d5 by dt in terms of magnitude. Right, so which should be equal to 10 power minus 4. ठीक है, EMF मिल गया. Resistance दिया उन्होंने, R is equal to 2 ohms.